Hello, once again welcome. Today's topic is going to be special products. And I subtitle it Making Life Easy Through Patterns because when we've been multiplying binomials, you notice some patterns and they're all important to see, and we've talked about some in class, but there are some special products. That means when you see them, you shouldn't have to do any work. You should immediately go, I see a pattern, let's come up with the answer. Here are the special products we're going to focus on today. Our first one is a plus b times a plus b. Now notice that is really just the same as a plus b squared. So when you see a plus b squared, you need to look at this pattern. When you do this, you're going to get a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. A plus b times a plus b, we get a squared plus ab plus b squared. Okay, that's what ends up with this a squared plus 2a plus b squared. We have a minus b times a minus b, which again is a minus b squared, and that gives us a pattern in our answer like this one. And our last one is called a difference of squares. We have a plus b times a minus b. When we multiply those two, we're always going to end up with a squared minus b squared. Now I'll show you how all these work here in a bit. But take a minute, if you need to pause, write these down because you will need to memorize these patterns. It makes it a lot easier for you. Okay, let's start with 3x plus 4 squared. Now, you may have seen some of these patterns in some of the practice you've done, but this kind of will put it all together for you. This is 3x plus 4 squared. If we were to write this out, we'd have 3x plus 4 times 3x plus 4. Again, if we write this out, we're going to end up doing FOIL. That's going to give us 9x squared. We're going to do our outers. It's going to give us 12x. We're going to do our inners. That's going to give us 12x. We're going to do our last. That's going to give us 16. But notice our inners and outers give us the same thing. That's where the shortcut comes in. And since they're the same, we're basically squaring 3. 3 times 3 is 9, so we have 9x squared. 4 times 4 is 16, so we have 16. Okay, and then these two in the middle are just going to give us 24x. We want to get this pattern down so we can skip this line right here completely and just go straight from, really, skip that one as well and go from this to this. Okay, that's what the pattern's for. So let's try another one without having to expand it all. Okay, let's do 2x minus 5 squared. We know that what the pattern's going to look like, so let's square the first one, 4x squared. Let's square the last one, plus 25. Now, for that middle term, we just go 2 times negative 5, which is negative 10, and we double it, negative 20x. We skipped expansion, we skipped FOIL, we go straight to that. 2x minus 5 squared is 4x squared minus 20x plus 25. We can apply this to really anything. X plus 2y squared. Okay, let's go x squared. Let's go 4y squared. And then here we'll have x times 2y is 2xy. We double that and we get 4xy. And we're done. Okay, knowing this makes your life a lot easier when you're faced with something like this. This brings us to that third example, which is actually called the difference of squares. And that's one that's not squared, but looks like this. We have 4x minus 3 times 4x plus 3. Now if we were to go through FOIL, that would give us 16x squared. That would give us 12x. Then we get negative 12x, and then negative 9. Now notice what happens here is our two middle terms cancel each other out, leaving us with just 16x squared minus 9. This is called the difference of squares because we have a square of the first term, 4x is 16x squared, and we have a square of the second term, which is 9. And because we're always going to have a subtraction there, that is a difference of squares. Try another one real quick. 6x plus 5 times 6x minus 5. Now, if you see this on an assignment, on a test, anywhere, your eyes should light up because you know this one's going to be easy. We square the first term, 36x squared. We square the second term, 25, and we subtract. And you've multiplied that. There's no in between. Just go straight to there. Learn these patterns. One last example. Let's muck it up a bit. Let's go 3x squared minus 2y to the fourth times 3x squared plus 2y to the fourth. Now again, that looks like it'd be a mess, looks like it'd have some trouble with it, but it's a difference of squares, so it's going to be 9x to the fourth and 4y to the eighth subtraction. Finally, that brings us to our conclusion. I can't stress it enough. Learn these patterns. Learn the patterns, learn the patterns, learn the patterns. You want to make it easier on yourself? Learn the patterns. What I want you to do for the warm-up for tomorrow, and I want you to have this done before you take the test or get too far, because you're going to need it, is just go off to the side, go in your notes, go on another sheet of paper, wherever. List all the numbers from 1 to 25 like this, and square them all. So you have 1, 4, all the way down to 625. And then I want you to memorize that. I want you to be able to look at that and go 17 squared is 289, and 16 squared is, whatever. Just continue on, have them all memorized. It'll be very useful for you now, but it's going to be extremely useful for you too in the next unit when we have to work backwards, and you'll need to know all these really well. Thank you for watching.